Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex Day trade setups for today. So, yeah, dollar is strengthening, trend is down at the moment, but what I'm seeing on the indexes doesn't lead me to believe that this is something that's going to be staying this way. So, we are extremely oversold at the moment, so I'd be reluctant chasing shorts down here. We do have a bit of structure higher up, so that's kind of where we need to be looking for the next short. So you need to see us coming back. Just want to get this thing exactly where we need it. And we need it on these two swing lows here. So it is 107.662. And then you've got this little tail in there, and then you've got that tail there. So it's in between 107.813 and 107.662 that you're looking for an opportunity to short this. Now, I would be a little bit cautious with it because remember, a trend is normally formed with the first two fractals. So there's the first two. You can see we popped above it, came below it, outside of it, and we haven't really crossed below it. We're trying to use it as support at the moment. So that's the one thing I'd be careful of. And then the second thing, that would obviously be the next big section, or intersection, should I say, of the trend line and the horizontal trend lines, support and resistance lines. So that is the zone that I'd be paying attention to. So it's 107.820 to 107.7662, and you're looking for short off that area, and your target is going to be the low of yesterday. And I just want to just see on the 8 hour if there is something different. Right where price is, in actual fact, would be your target again. Right there, which is 107.327. Moving across to US dollar Japanese yen. Let's just get to the 8 hour. You can see a strong move through, and then look what's happening here, shooting stars forming. So this is why I'm kind of really skeptical about what's going on right now. I don't really believe what I'm seeing, and I tend to trust my gut more often than not. And this is pretty much one of those scenarios. So let's just look at yesterday. Yesterday was onwards and upwards as we expected. Moved through structure, and just get that exact. There we go. We did get through the structure. So that would be an area of support, 147.377 for another move up. But just coming back to the 8 hour, so that 8 hour bar there is telling. Okay, this one here is telling as well. With we've gone parabolic as well. So there's just so much going on here, which I'm very reluctant to be chasing longs there. I don't believe what I'm seeing. The data is not as bad as what the charts are making out. So I think for me on the dollar, it's a case of sit back and wait a little bit, because this pattern that we see here could very well be a top. You can see high, higher high, and then still a higher high. But you could classify that as a double top crossover of the oscillators pointing to the downside, inside bar. So I'm going to say you start dropping below 147.377, come back and test that. If you get down onto a 15 minutes or a lower time frame, you're going to see a potential trend reversal in play already, which is here. So yeah, I'm a little bit cautious. I'm not sure I want to trust the shorts just yet, not until we're below 147,377. So I'm going to sit quietly on that one as well. British pound, Japanese yen, similar kind of picture here. Complete confusion. Nothing's really changed from yesterday. And if we drop down to the hour, what we're going to see here as well is a big move down, big move up, and then another bit of structure. So I'm going to argue that the trend is up, but this is so messy. We've already hit this area. Probably worthwhile just getting a bit lower on the time frames. No, nothing else there. So this could be an area of support, 185.305 for a move to the upside. But look at the moving averages. We've crossed over. We're in between it. Look at the oscillators. So come back to the hour. Crossover, moving down. I'm not entirely sure that we're going to get some setup, just based on what happened yesterday as well. I mean, that was a massive move down. 0.6%, and then we rallied almost 1%, 0.9%, and not really off much structure. Okay, we did hit this area here, but definitely wouldn't be looking for that as a long. So anyway, this is data driven more than likely. Not sure what data happened, but that is data driven. So it might be worthwhile just having a look at what data is coming out on the pound, because this is definitely during the European session, so it's pound related. And you know, if it is positive data, this could be a flag, this could be a setup to the upside. I'm just not convinced. I'm really not convinced at the moment. So it's kind of the one view I'd be looking at. It could drop down to any one of these tails here, so I'd actually just put the zone in here and do that. So what I'm looking for, I'm actually going to be looking for 1 hour price action along these sections, nothing less than that. So 185.305 or 185.094. So if we get 1 hour price action here, inside bars, engulfing bars, pin bars, there's going to be an opportunity to trade. You're going to have a fairly wide stop loss. It's going to be about 300 point stop loss. And lastly, euro British pound. So we did hit the top level and reject it, and that was kind of extreme, to be honest. But again, obviously data has come out. You can see what I mean by extreme. So there was structure here, but we were looking, in all honesty, we were looking for a break and retest down here. Meanwhile, we got a bounce to the upside. One thing to take note of here on the hour is that moving averages never really crossed over properly. They did like twist, and then it basically came back down again. So I'm going to argue that you're looking for 0.85454 for another short. So you're looking for a short there for another move down. So just looking at that, and then going back to British pound, Japanese yen, and we should be seeing buyers come in here somewhere along the line. But yeah, I think the moral of the story today is just keep your position size really small. Keep your risk small as well. I'd say about 0.5% of your capital is what you're prepared to risk. And if you lose it, just walk away. Don't come back until tomorrow. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. Really confused, really choppy markets. There's nothing that stands out at the moment on anything that I'm looking at. And often when that happens, it's time to sit outside and enjoy the sunshine and just leave the charts alone for a bit. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.